Okay, so intent of this video is we want to use cursor and build something interesting using the web APIs. I was going through a couple of web APIs that we have, and this one seems to be a bit interesting where we have access to the web speech API through the browser, and there's something called as speech recognition. So there's a couple of demos that are given over here where you can convert your speech into the colors on this particular web page. There's demo given as well and how to use that. And I see this page as a documentation. So what we could ideally do is have a system which would convert whatever is spoken to text, right? And get that transcribed text. And from that text, we could convert it into different voices, which are by default available on your browser. So by default, I think browser does support couple of voices. I was able to find that out from a demo which was given over here. So this demo, basically what it does is whatever is typed in this text, we can change the rate and pitch of it, but also we can test it in different voices. So if we had to go into the demo, the second one, we can enter some text and then we can change the voice what we want to have. And this is probably a very simple
Hi there.
which they have already provided. And this is the second one. The first one is also a demo where they're able to convert whatever we are speaking into text. Demo for it is here, which is if we tap or click on here and save the color, which is like blue. So it should be blue, brown. So you see how it converted the background to brown, white. So whatever we are speaking, it is converting that particular thing into text and then changing the background color. So basically it is able to listen to the sound and then generate text out of it. And the other one is a reverse where it is able to get the text and convert into voice. Let's try to see if we can design something very simple like this. Someone speaks, it gets transcribed, and then the transcribed gets translated to a different voice again. We'll be doing this in plain HTML, JavaScript, CSS, but can be converted into React later. Let's get started. We want to build a tool which helps following. Now, first of all, it has to convert the spoken sentences into text using web API. Okay. And then allow the text to be spoken in different voices using synthesis. I also provide way to change the pitch. I think this much should be sufficient for now. We can be able to use only HTML, CSS, JS for now, and make it mobile. I think this much should be sufficient. Let's see what we get with this. We can move forward. It is able to pick up things, but if it is not able to, we could give the documentation that we read. And it should be able to pick it up then. Let's see what it does by default. So we have it here. We can use a live server extension to this particular tool. And so we got some good looking tool. Now let's see if we are able to utilize this, right? Hi there. I'm trying to record and see if this tool works. This is perfect. And then probably I would like to have the same text over here, but let's see if we are able to, okay, give it. Oh, there's so multiple voices that we can. Let's say we want to have some different kind of voice. Okay, there's a lot of option. I think probably this is picking up from either the operating system or the browser or both. I'm not sure, but we have a lot of choices here. Let's check this one and then see if it is able to.
Either I'm trying to record and see if this tool works.
I think it has also taken different languages. So that's something which we can also ask it to customize. So let's take about the US and English one.
Hi there, I'm trying to record this. This tool works.
So I don't think that was a better voice.
Hi there, I'm trying to record and see if this tool works.
Somehow I think the pitch and everything is bad, but the tool still works.
There I'm trying to record and see if this tool works.
Okay, perfect. So at least the functionality of the tool is working, and pretty much with just the web APIs and just a single prompt, we are able to implement this. Later on, I think what modification we can try to ask it to do is, while doing text to speech, we want the content to be, the options to be selectable based on the languages so that it's much easier for us to use it. But yeah, pretty much we do have it. I think additional thing that we can add is we could add a visualizer where it will show like fancy animation when we are speaking. So that can be one additional functionality, but I think this tool in itself is pretty usable. And I think this will also work offline if we are off the network, because this is all using the web APIs. It can also be an offline app per se. I think we might need to test this, but let's see if we are able to test it offline. If that is the case, then would be also a good use case for many applications. Let's see. So here we can say, okay, we want to go offline and then try to see if it works, right? So now I think we can again start recording. Hi there, I just want to test this website and see if whatever I'm speaking gets converted into text. Right? Yeah, so I think it does not clear the recording, but that's still fine. So we are able to add something more. And now, even when we are offline, as you can see, it is still able to convert it from our speech to text, and also should be able to do text to speech as well.
I'm trying to record the CSS books. I just went to this website to see what has a it's told with the books.
It's too musical, but I think it's still working. That's all for it. I think there are endless possibilities which you can modify this to, but this also looks promising, short amount of time, irrespective of we didn't give it the documentation, but it still picked it up and has a fairly good UI generated. I think most of the stuff is happening over here on the script.js, where it is using the synthesis library and all the web API. Yeah, as we thought of, but yeah, that's about it. One additional thing we could do on this, let's check, is mobile friendly. Yes, it is mobile friendly. So let's try to see if we are able to do that additional thing of language selection and then probably try to have a clear text as well. We clear the text. Let's say no, but download the text, the recording. Also, way to show diff language based speeches, because so it's easy for user choose. So first let's update to add new buttons to improve the voice selection. Yeah, perfect. So voice selection meaning what we want to have. Okay, yeah, clear and download. Perfect. That is one thing. And then we want to have it based on different languages. I'm not sure if it did that, but let's see. Okay, we are off. So we throttle reading online, and now let's try to see what we get. Yeah, so we are able to get this. Start record. Hi there, this is just a test. We are trying to see if the speech synthesis can speak what we have spoken and recorded just now. So it stopped recording. We can clear it if we want. We can download the text. I was thinking of not downloading the text but the audio, but that's still fine. Oh yeah, perfect. So we got the languages. We have translations as well. So let's see if it's able to speak this thing in Hindi, which should be a good use case. So we paste. There has to be some way to copy this text from here to here. Should be very minimal change, but let's see. Google Hindi. Speak.
Hi there, this is just a test and we're trying to see if the speech synthesis can speak what we have spoken and recorded just now.
Interesting. So it does not speak in the native language, but it does have someone whose dialect maybe is more of a Hindi one, but still it's interesting. But I'm not sure why other languages were actually getting translated. So say for in case of Italian, we are able to convert it into Italian.
Hi there, this is just a test and we're trying to see if the speech synthesis can speak what we have spoken and recorded just now.
Interesting. So there's no translation happening, but we are able to speak it in different voices. That's pretty much interesting.
Hi there, this is just a test and we're trying to see if the speech
Hi Taylor, this is just a test and we're trying to see if the speech synthesis can speak what we have spoken and recorded just.
Hi, this is just a test right. It is a speech synthesis equal
But
it's not and record all.
okay, two things. First of all, can we have a stop button on text to speech? Download button for downloading audio. These are additional features which we are adding on to, but I think initially whatever we discussed, which was like having our speech to text to speech via web API is still working. This works well and good, but not. That's still fine. That, this one. Let's to see. Oh yeah, we got a stop one. think we can pretty much do this as well.
Hi there.
And we can also
Hi there.
download audio, which it is having issue. Okay. But I think still we are able to implement a lot of features with just a small amount of time. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you.